What if I told you that the key to unlocking your dreams is as simple as picking up a pen? Sounds crazy, right? But stick with me for a second. We all have goals, big ones, small ones, even the ones we're a little scared to admit out loud. But what if I told you that writing those dreams down could actually make them happen? Yes, you heard that right. It's not some crazy self-help mumbo-jumbo. It's a real thing that's been used by successful people around the world, and today, we're diving deep into why writing it down might just be the secret weapon you've been missing. You've probably heard the phrase, if you want to achieve something, write it down. But what if I told you there's a lot more to it than just jotting something on a to-do list? What if I told you that writing it down could actually trigger the universe to help you manifest it? Sounds pretty wild. But I promise you, there's a lot of science, psychology, and even some spiritual principles behind it. Let's break it down, why writing it down works. First things first, when you write something down, you're making it real. When you're thinking about something, it stays in your head as this intangible idea. But when you take that idea and write it down, you've just made it concrete. It's no longer just a thought or wish. It's on paper. It's out there, and here's the thing. Studies show that writing things down increases the chances of achieving them by 42%. Yeah, 42%. That's almost half. It's like you've made a commitment to yourself. And once that commitment is made, something starts to shift inside of you. You're no longer just thinking about something, you're actively working toward it, even if that action is just writing it down. The power of setting intentions. Now, let's talk about setting intentions. This is where things get interesting. Whether you call it manifestation, the law of attraction, or just getting clear on what you want, the idea is that once you put your desires on paper, you're aligning yourself with the universe in a way that brings those desires closer to you. When you write down your goals, it's like sending a message to your subconscious. You're saying, hey, I'm serious about this. And your mind begins to believe it. The universe? Well, it's pretty good at helping you when you show up and make your intentions clear. It's like putting up a big neon sign that says, I'm ready for this. Let's make it happen. Visualization, the missing piece. Now, here's the kicker. Writing it down is just the start. The real magic happens when you pair it with visualization. After you've written your goals down, close your eyes and picture them. Imagine what it'll look like when you achieve them. Picture the feelings, the excitement, the pride you'll have when you reach that milestone. The more vivid you can make the image, the more powerful it becomes. Visualization is like the fuel that powers the engine of manifestation. The clearer the vision in your mind, the more the universe can work to align opportunities and resources to help you get there. Manifestation isn't passive. But, and here's a big but, it's not enough to just write it down and sit back waiting for things to happen. Manifestation isn't a passive activity. You can't just write your goals down, visualize them, and expect them to magically show up on your doorstep. Nope, that's not how this works. You have to take action. The universe isn't going to hand you your dream job, relationship, or lifestyle just because you wrote it down. But here's the thing, once you write it down, you'll start to notice things that push you closer to your goals. You might start meeting the right people, having the right ideas, or finding opportunities you never saw before. It's like the universe starts to clear the path, but you've got to walk down it. Manifestation is all about taking inspired action. It's like planting a seed and then watering it every day. You can't just plant the seed and forget about it, you need to tend to it, nurture it, and put in the work. The universe helps those who help themselves, trusting the process. One of the most powerful things writing down your goals does is it helps you trust the process. When you're working on a big dream, it can feel overwhelming. There's a lot of uncertainty, and it's easy to doubt yourself. But when you write it down, you're telling yourself that you're ready to make it happen. That act of writing becomes a promise, not just to the universe, but to yourself. And here's the thing about the universe, it has a funny way of surprising you. Sometimes, the path to your goals isn't what you expected. It might be longer, it might be harder, or it might involve detours you never saw coming. But when you trust the process, you start to see how each step you take is leading you exactly where you need to be, overcoming self-doubt. You know those moments of doubt we all experience. The ones that make you question whether your dream is even possible. Well, guess what? Writing it down helps you shut down that inner critic. When you put your dreams on paper, you're committing to them. And commitment is a powerful antidote to self-doubt. It's like telling yourself, I believe in this so much that I'm willing to take the first step and write it down. And once you do, you build momentum. The more you write, the more you believe. The more you believe, the more you act. And the more you act, the more the universe starts to open doors. The magic is real. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but does this really work? Here's where the magic gets real. Over time, you'll look back at your journal, your vision board, or even that random scrap of paper where you wrote down your goals, and you'll see how far you've come. Maybe things didn't happen exactly as you planned, but when you look at how much has shifted, you'll realize that the universe has been working with you all along. Maybe you got the job you wanted, or maybe you found a new opportunity that brought you closer to your dream. Maybe you learned new skills or met someone who made all the difference. Whatever it is, the universe has a way of manifesting what you need, especially when you show up and do the work. So, here's the bottom line: when you write it down, you're not just scribbling your wishes on paper. You're creating a roadmap for the universe to help you manifest your dreams. You're making a clear, focused commitment to what you want. And trust me, the universe has a way of making things happen when you take action and believe. Ready to make it happen? Grab that pen and start writing. Set your intentions, visualize your goals, and watch as the universe helps you bring them to life. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs that extra boost of inspiration today. And remember, when you write it down, you just might find that the universe is already working to make it happen.